for. It's like a blown save.
Just get a guy. You need a guy.
It's a blown save is what it is.
You're okay. It happens.
Steve Kline is with us this morning here in the studio. Steve Kline is, of course, the head coach of the IUP baseball program, and our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. You know, I was watching the Hall of Fame announcement a couple of weeks ago, and I saw Helton step up there, and I thought, I bet you Steve has a pretty memorable time or two from your time in the NL West against a guy like Todd Helton. He must have been a heck of an opponent to face on the mound. It would have scared me to death.
Yeah, he was really good. I mean, I remember going into I remember we were there when Colbine happened. I was with the Expos, and Colbine shooting happened, and they canceled all 3 games. So later in the season, we had to come back and play 6 games in 3 days, 2 night double hitters every day, and I had to face him, Larry Walker, and Andres Galarraga for all 6 games. Felipe maybe pitched all, and I was like, he could hit. I mean, Todd was like, guy, he would scare you out of it. You could throw hard in on him, and he'd turn on it and try to hit it 600 feet, and then he'd look away. You know, he was like trying to scare you out of a certain area, and then he'd settle on a different pitch. But
yeah,
I had good set. I mean, I faced him through the minor leagues where he was really good, but he was good. I mean, like him and Larry Walker both. I mean, there's like they're right behind Barry Bonds. He's like 2 of the better hitters. And,
yeah, who was it that said? It was maybe Jimmy Leland said that Larry Walker had the best skills he ever saw in a guy.
Yeah, he was unbelievable. I mean, he's literally right behind him. I mean, Barry Bonds is on a class of his own, and then you have right behind him. I would have had Larry Walker as the next best outfielder during my years and stuff.
Pretty amazing. Well, you're grooming a new bunch of outfielders and infielders and pitchers and catchers too with the IUP baseball program. Got it underway a week or so ago. Trip down south, and the scores didn't work out the way that you'd like to, but you were in those ball games against some pretty good teams. Yeah,
I mean, Pembroke's they're number 9 in the country, and we went down there and we walked into a juggernaut a little bit. You know, we just we played well for about 5 innings or 6 innings, and then once the wheels fell off, we kind of threw some young kids out there just to see how they would react to their first time in college, and it got ugly. A couple of games got pretty ugly, but that's what it's about. I got to find out who can play for me, and you know, and first time outside basically on the field against an opponent, so. It was tough, but we should win some of those games. I'm confident that we should have won at least 1 or 2 of those things.
Well, it's interesting because here in Western PA, Eastern PA too, you know, these Pennsylvania cold weather cities and teams head down south to play. And you're right. For a lot of them, it's their first time outside since last fall. And they're playing against guys that have been playing on ball fields down south all along, all through the winter months. So it's a decided advantage, but you learn about your team.
Yeah, I mean, you go down there. They were 7-0 when we walked down there. So when you go against them, they know that they like to bring northern teams down just so they can. They know that they're gonna not be ahead with the running game or like all your bunt plays and all. You know, they've already gone through the wagon a couple times, and they're outside every day hitting. We've been outside hitting, so that's why I didn't ever say it's an excuse to go down there and beat them. We should have beat that team, and we found ways to lose, and then we got exposed on things. But it's good for me as a coach because you get to see, like, when you're a fail, you get to see what teams need to do to get better. And we just have to have a little bit more adversity. We have a little bit more energy, and then we just got to just put it together. You know, it's kids' first games. They're all excited. They're all amped up, and we saw some good arms. I mean, I think they had like 4 guys from Coastal Carolina and East Carolina transfer in, so it wasn't like they were that portal has been amazing for the teams like that down there. Where they got some guys that can play. And,
all right. Let's look at your roster and some of the fellas that you're helping to develop at IUP. Mr. Pontoli's back, I see, and you've got some ball players.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think Harry got Pontoli was ranked, all region. Preseason for us. So I think he's going to be a great second baseman. Our shortstop, the kid we brought in from Bethel Park, David Kessler's he's only a sophomore. I mean, my whole team's basically sophomores and juniors. I think I got like 3 seniors that play a little bit. The other ones are pitchers. So we got Sean Owens, this kid in center field. He can cover some ground. it's fun to watch. It's like watching Jim Evans again for me. So this guy runs around out there, catches everything. We're just young, and we just got to get on the mound. We got to get out there pitching. And we played on a dirt field. That was the other thing. We haven't played on. We're on a turf field here, and then we went down there. It's all grass, and so it's a big adjustment. If you haven't ever taken a ground ball, your first ground ball's bouncing a little different.
Yeah.
But like these kids all played on cow patties back here, and in my part of the world. So I mean, they should be used to it, and I just think we got to get better at that. But pitching is your answer for everything. If your pitchers can go out there and throw strikes, and we get on and off the field, play good defense, you'll be in every game. We just when we didn't play defense and we didn't pitch it well, it just shows you get exploited.
When you have guys as young as you have on your ball club, and for most folks around here, you're seeing them for the first time, and it's almost the first time you see them is in game situations. You look at the arms, you see the talent, you see these young guys that just need to learn the game and learn how to play. That's what it's all about, is teaching them. What are you seeing from your guys? Is it a pretty good group?
Yeah, I mean the kids are they're ready to go. I think we'll be okay in the PSAC. I think we'll give some teams some rough outs. We'll be out there battling. I think we should. I'm hoping we get up there and play pretty well, and get back into the tournament, the PSAC tournament this year, and then hopefully make a regional. We just need to put it together and put pieces of the puzzle together all the time. We have to go out every day and play. We just can't think we're going to walk on the field and beat somebody. Yeah. And I think sometimes we have this travel ball mentality that's like, let me do my work and I can get out of it. No, it's about winning now. And it's a hard thing to swallow for some of these kids because they don't realize how the jump from high school to college baseball is a real big deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, for a lot of folks, in today's day and age, travel ball is where it's all at. Before you get even to thinking about college and making a priority over your high school team, even is the travel team that you're on. That puts you down south 1 week and then you're back up north the next week. You're traveling all around. It's an awful hard lifestyle to live. Meanwhile, you're trying to hone your baseball skills, and that's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, baseball is a weird sport. You got to practice more than you play, and I don't think the kids practice enough. I think they play enough, but live situations are great to learn stuff from. But you still have to go out and take your 1,000 ground balls and swing the bat 1,000 times a day, and I just don't think they do it as much as. They pitch 3 innings and they're like, "Oh, my day's over. I don't have to worry about pitching it." But you should want to pitch all 9 innings. It's a different beast. So as a coach, when I go down to watch kids play, it's tough to see guys because you see them throw for 1 inning, but he can consistently throw that velo for 10, through 9 more innings, or is it just going to be that 1 inning and done? Is he a reliever? And that's what you try to look at. And I love high school baseball. I like watching that more. Yeah, as a scout when I'm scouting, I mean, just they're a little bit more passionate about their schools, and I mean, travel ball is great for a lot of kids. They get go see some really good baseball. They get to face some good guys, but you also play some really bad baseball too. Some travel ball. So, but high school, same thing. You play some really good teams, you play some really bad teams. But I get to see a little bit, in a different element in high school. With
your IUP baseball team, the Crimson Hawks. Obviously, Harrison Pontoli is a guy that everybody knows about, and we watch him and we expect great things from him. You finding some gems, some guys with some skills from the new group?
Oh yeah, I mean I think we have 10 freshmen this year. I mean I got some young pitchers. I got a kid who gave up 4 home runs the other day, Bryce DeVade, and this kid's going to be a pretty good pitcher. It was 91 miles per hour, just a freshman out of Central Dolphin. Good arm. He just let the ball up. He thought, and he found out you just can't throw the ball by people. Yeah. And that team down there was ready for it, and they hit it. And I think he's going to be good. And he's a freshman, so I hope he has a big part. And we have this Dane San Martino kid from New Jersey, good sinker baller, power arm kind of kid, just coming back, getting healthy. And there's a kid from Butler, there's a Cooper Baxter kid, I think, that could really help us in the rotation. This kid dealt with a little bit of a shoulder issue, but he's my hybrid. This kid is like 6. He was like going to go wrestle at Buffalo, and then he was going to play football at the Cane. And so I mean, we got a kid who's a really good athlete. We just have to get him to become a good baseball player. And I think he has a chance of doing that. But our Jake Black, we got a kid transferring from Northampton. This kid has good breaking ball, good stuff. He competes, And like I said, once we build them up to their 100 pitches, I won't hurt them pitching them to win a game. I will make, it's about those kids getting, their innings in and
getting better.
I mean, sometimes you have to sacrifice the victory to, to have them for later down the road. And I think as long as we get better as the season goes on, that's what as long as you hit that peak right before the playoffs and you can go run through some people, that's what you want. That's
interesting what you said as well about the things that you could get away with in high school in a ball game that at college level that you're not going to get away with that.
Yeah, you face it 1 through 9 in high school. You might have 2 guys that are going to go play college ball. Maybe even one that goes play pro. It's like they may be the 1, 2, and 3 hitter, or 3, 4 hitter, and then here you got everybody's number 1, number 2, 3, 4 hitter through the lineup. So you got everybody's all-star in every county or every league, and that's what separates college is that you have to concentrate through the whole game. You can't you don't have a chance to just relax and say, oh, I'm facing. You get, how it is in high school. You find a couple of kids at 7, 8, 9 hitters. You can blow the ball.
They're not ready yet.
Yeah, they're freshmen trying to make the team, and they're not powerful yet. And these kids here are ready to go.
Now, Indiana High has a really good baseball team for the program, and they're fun to watch. So, we've got some good high school ball happening around here. But as you said, once you get up to the college level, and that's what I'm driving at here is you've got a doubleheader in West Virginia coming up next weekend.
Yes.
The weekend after that, you're home for your first home action, and folks can come out and see this IUP baseball team.
Yeah, we play Hillsdale College from Michigan. They're going to come down and play us for a 3-game series here on, I think, the 9th, 10th. That weekend. And, the kid, the guy who's their head coach I coached him in AA, Tom Vasella. So he's going to come down here, and we made a bet a long time ago when the men's basketball was playing in the Final Four. Remember they played Hillsdale and they beat them to go. We made a bet. We said whoever's team wins has to go. The other one has to come to the other. So that's why he's coming down here, and it's good. I think we get different competition, different outside things. Someone who's not, and it gives me a chance to pitch some guys that you wouldn't pitch because every game matters in college baseball now.
So that's a thank you, Joe Lombardi schedule there.
Yep. Yeah, I told you. Thanks for winning that game. That was huge.
Your schedule then continues with still out-of-conference games after that. You've got Chestnut Hill coming up and Wilmington, Delaware. You've got games on the road for them. And then you are back here to open up some PSAC play on March the 19th. And you've got Lock Haven. And then Gannon comes for 3, or that's actually a 4.
Yeah, 2 games and 2 and 2.
Yeah, 2 and 2 going there. Then Bloomsburg. This season is going to really kick into gear. Then you'll be playing regular baseball too, and I know that's really going to help these guys. And so folks can come out. They can watch IUP play ball.
Oh, enjoy it. We go up there on the Hawk's Nest, right there on the hill. We got some tailgating going on. We got some cookouts. We have everything kind of
great place to play.
Oh, it's fun. It's just a little windy on top of the hill, but that's okay.
Yeah, well, a little wind. Nobody. You pitch for
no
the
hitter
Giants.
Complains. Hey, no hitter complains about the wind.
You pitch for the Giants. You're used to the wind.
Oh, you ain't lying. Candlestick was the worst place I've ever played. Freezing cold.
Yeah. Oh, we ought to talk about that someday too. He's Steve Kline. IUP baseball is here, boys and girls, and there's a lot of it happening. And we'll keep you up to date on our sports reports to let you know when they're playing at home. Watch the season unfold before us, and you can go see some great baseball action. Steve, thanks for coming.
No problem. Hey, we got a big thing at the Moose this Saturday. We got a big Stromboli drive. The Moose Lodge makes a Stromboli drive.
Oh yeah.
They cook 300 Strombolis, deep fried Strombolis. Oh my God, they're good. And trust me, I'm fat, so I know they're good. So I eat a lot. But I would tell people if they can come out from 1 to 6 on Saturday. They'll be cooking them and just come in. I think they're $10 Strombolis and helps benefit our team a little bit. And come on out. We have baskets and prizes.
Don't need
got a couple Mazeroski shirts, a couple different jerseys, some baseballs autographed by some people. So
cool.
Come on in, take a chance to win something. You
should have told me about that at the beginning of this interview. I'd have steered it in that direction.
Oh no, that's okay. I'm just wanting people to know. I think it'd be kind of cool.
So it's Saturday at the Moose
at the
Indiana
Lodge.
Moose.
Yep.
And
1
from
to 6.
1 to 6.
Just stop by a Stromboli, eat.
There you go.
And go get out and
who knows, you might
put your name on a couple of slits. Try to make win a jersey or something. It'd be great.
Cool. Very cool. Steve, thanks so much.
No problem. Thank you.
It's the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.